All right, Coach, you want to start us off?
Yep. It's a real disappointing loss for us. I think Wichita State played well, made some unbelievable shots at Ney. I mean, there's some that we didn't guard, and there's a few that, I mean, it was just at 23, 24 feet. And, we just can't give up 80. Second straight game, 54% on our home floor. And even with all of that, just had chance after chance, up 5, a big play up 5. Jarkel turned it over right in the middle of the lane with an opportunity to score. Then we and one on the other end. And I think of Austin wide open 3, Jarkel wide open 3 to tie, Luis wide open 3, Luis missed layup, 1-and-1 at the end. But give Wichita State credit. Their guards made plays. And another reoccurring thing is we can't stop the other team's very best guard. The Dayton guard goes for a career high. The Alabama guard went for a career high. And Etne tonight, career high.
Mitch starts off.
Coach, can you talk about the points off turnovers today? You guys had a lot of points off turnovers and looked really strong on the defensive side of the ball until the last couple minutes or so. Talk about your defense. Talk about those points off turnovers, please.
Yeah, if you tell yourself that you get 29 points off turnovers at home, and make 9 threes, not a great percentage, that you win the game. But like I said, we just couldn't keep them off the line at the end, and but I thought we had active hands. We got the game to 7, we had the game to 6. We're up 6 first half. Devontae steals to put us up 8, misses. They score. That was kind of a turning point. And, we just could never get that thing to 8 or 10. And, but, yeah, I thought we had some active hands and created some good offense.
Go to Ben.
Kermit, about those guards having career nights, what do you attribute that to? What plays into that?
We just don't guard the ball, Ben. I mean, I think Luis has lost his identity a little bit. He started on Etne, but a lot of guys, guarded him. So he got his share against everybody. I didn't think our ball screen coverage the last 2 games. We worked on it a bunch the last 2 days. And then, what we're not doing, Ben, and Ben, you saw it. I mean, if you've watched some of it, he made some unbelievable shots. I mean, just at 25 feet with a hand in his face. So he made some tough ones that you can kind of sit there, okay, you do everything but foul him. But I don't think we're rim protecting very well. I thought Romello White came out in the first half, was engaged. Second half, we weren't really engaged. We only got him 1 shot, and we got to do a better job of rim protect too.
Go back to Mitch.
Coach, talk about Devontae Shuler tonight. 20 points. Seemed to be really the big leader on the court. Talk about what Shuler's development. I know I talked to you in the offseason, and you were really high on Shuler. Yeah. Talk to me about his development so far in the season.
Devontae is probably his best game of the year. I thought he was solid all night. I thought he tried to compete. He shot it for a good percentage. 4 rebounds, only 1 turnover. Yeah, I thought he played really, really well. And you're right. I mean, we need him like that. He was really disappointed in the Alabama game. And his last 2 days of practice have been really good, and it showed up today.
Back to Ben.
Kermit, after 2 tough losses, what's the message right now? What'd you say to the guys after the game?
Well, Ben, we've just lost our identity defensively. And, can we guard higher-level teams? And that's, that was our theme the last couple days. And for a while, it seemed like we had them under control, and then we couldn't. We kind of had to go to our bench, and I don't know. We couldn't guard it. The whole thing is defensively, Ben. I mean, with our team, if we get 79 at home, it should be a slam dunk. You win every time. And we didn't do it today. And it's 2 straight games we're giving over 80. And so that's the whole message, and that's all we'll do between now and Auburn.
More questions for Coach. Go back to Mitch.
Coach, one more for you. Talk about this parity in the league so far. We saw Kentucky get their first league win tonight. It seemed that Tennessee just got beat by Alabama. Talk about the parity this year within the SEC.
Yeah, the league's good. I hadn't seen any of those scores. Both of them don't surprise you. It wouldn't surprise you if Mississippi State won. Sure wouldn't surprise you if Tennessee won. Alabama played really good against us. Yeah, I mean, it looked like kind of maybe Tennessee was going to be the dominant team, but it is. You've got, I mean, you really do, 10, 11 teams that can sure think they can go to the NCAA tournament. And, I I think the parity will be maybe like it's never been before this year.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.